Would you believe in what you believe in if you were the only one who believed it? Kanye West. I thought this quote was very interesting because I just feel like it's a quote, or it's a question more like it, that is worth asking yourself as you continue to grow in the years to come. I feel like this quote really makes you dig deep, especially because we live in a world where we're influenced by so many things. We're influenced by movies, um, social media, we're influenced by music, we're influenced by magazines. So I feel like this quote is perfect as you reflect on who you want to be as a person, as you reflect on where you want to go in life. It's a question that is worth asking yourself. I also ask myself this question a lot as a Christian. Uh, Not too long ago, actually a week ago, I went on a retreat with a group of 24 Christians to Mammoth, and we tackled the question or the struggle of unbelief. A lot of us grew up in the church, and a lot of us have been walking with Jesus for a very long time, and we often struggle with unbelief when circumstances are hard. But as we leaned into our unbelief, as we leaned into the questions, and we asked them, God showed up, and our faith grew stronger. I came down from that mountain feeling so alive, and I still feel alive, to believe in Jesus when I am facing struggles, when I am not getting what I want because I can't do it that certain thing because I believe in Jesus, and it would go against what Jesus would stand for. So, or when I'm losing friends because of what I believe in, or when I'm being called a bigot, or when social media and the media are portraying Christians as evil because we don't necessarily stand with certain or we don't necessarily agree or see eye to eye to certain topics that people in the world believe are right. And so I often ask myself a similar question, in that the way that I ask it is, do I want the approval of man, or do I want the approval of God? Do I care that man says things that are false about me, or do I care about what God says about me, or who God calls me to be? And I think this is a question that we all can ask ourselves, whether we believe in Jesus or not. Do we care about what other people say about us? Would we believe what we believe if we were the only one to believe it? I think these are questions that we can ask ourselves as we grow up, as we continue to become our own person. As we reflect on who we want to be, we need to ask ourselves these questions, to challenge ourselves, and to break away from the influence that we get, that media has on us, specifically social media. I think these are questions that are valid and good for us to ask, especially when we are so easily influenced. I think we need to step back and ask this question more often, um, because a lot of the people that we're around aren't always going to be around. A lot of the trends that are around aren't always going to be around. A lot of the things that society thinks is right, a lot of the times end up being wrong or end up changing. So I would challenge you to ask yourself, would you believe in what you believe in if you were the only one to believe it? Thank you for your time. Have a good night.